Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Team World and the 80s team. And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Green. Evan Mobley is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Giddey in at the point.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
Giddey against Johnson. Mobley looking it over. Now the pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Malone with the block.
How about the quick there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Team World shooting their first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Şengün. The 80s team with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Johnson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Barnes. After Magic Johnson's bucket, here's Şengün.
80s team foul.
For Team World, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First one falls for them. The 80s team making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. Şengün hits them both. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the 80s team. Here's Johnson, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
Making a nice cut to the rim with ease, Johnson. Using that momentum and strong cut to finish with force.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Barnes passes to Mobley, and the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. The 80s team with the ball. McHale dishes to Bird. Crosses over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
You talk about footwork in the post, I think McHale is without peer. And it takes a lot of practice to refine the footwork that he has. That's dedication to your craft on full fruitful display.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Green finds Giddey. And here is Mobley. Inside. It's stolen by McHale. Green against Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Green against Jordan. Green passes to Giddey. Back to Green. Puts up a three. They get it back. And Giddey gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Green with the ball. And it's McHale picking him up.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
From 15 feet away, no good from McHale.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Magic doing a little self-serve, going vertical on him.
Here's Giddey. And Green now, top of the key. And Green slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Team World.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues. Usually, free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
And finished off by Wagner.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So here's Murphy after Magic Johnson's bucket. Here's Grimes. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. There's the steal, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. The 80s team making a switch here.
Adrian Dantley, Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Alvarado. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The three from Thomas. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Grimes. There's the triple. James Worthy comes up with the rebound. Here's Dantley. He's defended by Wagner. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. And that's now 6 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Team World with the ball. Wagner outside. Jacks up a three. That one, no good. Now Irving. lays it up off the glass.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Wagner doesn't go for him. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Here's Thomas. Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 80s team. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And your youth squad. Get ready for your destiny.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 80s team.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Barnes. Green is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Mobley. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. Now here's Green. Wagner outside. And the 3 off target. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the 80s team. 3-point lead. Here's Jordan. Here's McHale. And slam dunk by McHale.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Giddey. The 80s team making their last shot. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Magic Johnson. We checked in for Isaiah Thomas.
Magic Johnson.
Wagner passes to Giddey. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Mobley.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now, excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
Here's Malone. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Giddey kicks to Wagner. Back to Giddey. That one doesn't drop. McHale with some nice D. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. And Barnes sends it back. That one goes. Count it. Team World trails by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green finds Mobley. Lobbed up there for Barnes. He takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Assisted by.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. And he also has a real nose for the ball.
Barnes with it, and it's Bird picking him up, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Now here's Giddey after Magic Johnson's miss. Giddey against Johnson. Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates sees the shot forming and is able to get a hand on it.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World. The 80s team making some changes. Wilkins comes in for Larry Bird, and Irving subbed in for Jordan. And Team World making a change here.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
High post Johnson, 10 points for him, and it's blocked. Johnson against Barnes. Pass to Highland. Wilkins brings the double team. Back to Barnes. Fires for three. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Wilkins, and Barnes sends it back. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Johnson. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. And Team World making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Here's Highland. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 80s team with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving, good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Team World trails by 4. Highland passes to Mobley. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Irving. Highland passes to Şengün. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Malone. Good, nice job down low. 8 points for Moses Malone.
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
Here's Highland. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Wilkins in the post. He's guarded by Murphy. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 10.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Here's Highland. Johnson with the block. Now, here's Wilkins. Tight defense on him. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Here's Şengün, and he uses the glass on the layup. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
Your 80s team, 40. The visiting team, 35.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's McHale with it. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. It's a 5-point game. Bird is out there with McHale. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Johnson, and it's Malone in at the 5 down low. And for Team World, they got Scotty Barnes, Alperen Şengün out there with Mobley. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Giddey in at the point guard.
I I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Here's Bird. Tries again. McHale trying to free himself. And Bird finishes inside. Bird's got the lead up to 9 now for the 80s team. Up top, Giddey. He's guarded by Johnson. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 7 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Jordan. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And here is Green. Shoots it up. Mobley trying to free himself up. Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Jordan throws it down.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Now here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. Jordan looking around. Over Green. Second chance shot. Bird's shot is good.
That's a pretty good play by Bird, showing you some of that deceptive athleticism, getting around the contact and into his shot.
Passes it to Barnes, to the wing right side, and stolen by McHale. That shot no good, and Team World will come the other way. Giddey against Johnson. Mobley outside. There's the pass to Green. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Şengün. Team World with another miss. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Here's Jordan. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's classic Moses Malone right there, fighting for the rebound and then going up strong to put it back in.
Barnes against Bird. Barnes kicks to Giddey. Here's Mobley. Team World with another miss. And the 80s team has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Green. Malone with the block. And here's the fast break. Here's Jordan. He shoots again, and it's good on the way in. Malone's got 14.
Boy, how about the nice hustle by Malone on the fast break, getting rewarded for running the floor.
And Team World calls time here. One of the stories here, Moses Malone getting it done today.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one drops. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
And they recover it.
Hard work on the glass that time gives them the ball back, and they get a chance to milk a little more clock.
Here's Alvarado. Thomas covering. Outside Murphy. The offensive rebound. Şengün. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Gervin. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 80s team leads by 14.
Boy, Moses is such a capable scorer. He can carry the load all by himself at times.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, good on the triple. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Worthy. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the 80s team. Another steal. Wagner passes to Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
To the left wing. And Murphy kicks to Wagner. From outside, off the mark. Wagner's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. That's tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Wagner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wagner fearless in his attack and aggressive with it as well, forcing the defense to foul.
For Team World, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Wagner. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. For 3, Wilkins. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And so it's the home team sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Magic Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bird. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard position. Green, no luck. Jordan inside, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Now here's Bird. Down low, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and it's Bird picking up the assist. 8 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Barnes. Jordan against Green. Mobley sets the pick for Green. And Wagner has it in the corner. No good with the triple. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Highland. Outside, Green fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bird. Bird's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Releases from 15. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Team World calls time here. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Moses Malone.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Giddey after Kevin McHale's score. Outside, Green. To the inside. A nice shot by Mobley.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Here's Malone. And he makes good on the layup. Malone's got 12 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now Johnson. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Johnson. Barnes trying to free himself up. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Giddey the pass to Barnes. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Nice D from Bird. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Giddey finds Mobley. Count that one. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. And the fast break now for Team World. And it's Green slapping it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And the basket by Johnson.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Wagner after Magic Johnson's bucket. Wagner passes to Mobley. Shoots over Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Personal foul.
It goes on Moses Malone. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 80s team.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Here's Mobley. Dominic Wilkins making his last shot there.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Highland's shot is good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
And Team World making a change here. Barnes is checked in. It's Gervin on the wing, covered by Barnes. Bank shot, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Team World. Alvarado hands it from downtown.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Olajuwon, no good. On offense, here's Team World. Passes to Şengün. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Thomas. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. And the 80s team leads by 21. Barnes outside. The pass to Highland. And the foul on George Gervin. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Wilkins. Şengün with the rebound. Barnes against Abdul-Jabbar. Barnes looking around. And so it's the 80s team winning this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.